Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody? We're going to do a live cooking show tonight. Somebody in here. Justin Fish and Fetish. Hey. How you doing? It's probably going to be your thing, Justin, but I'm going to cook some redneck lasagna. You redneck? 3 people in here. I've got some of this stuff cooked already. Joe Buck. Peace, dude. What's up? I was trying to save some time. So I cooked the noodles or I don't know what they call. I don't eat a whole lot of lasagna because I don't like red sauce usually. But I think this is going to be pretty good. Got the meat cooked. And I've ate lasagna before. I'm not a big fan of lasagna out different places. I'm just not. I like it a little different. And I was in the grocery store a while ago and I seen some lasagna noodles and I said, I'm gonna make some lasagna tonight. I'm gonna make it live. So I had this stuff in the cabinet, and that's probably spaghetti sauce. I don't care. And I got several different kinds of cheeses. And I got my own cheese here that I grated. And Parmesan. It wants you to use grated Parmesan, but you know what? Parmesan to me. I got some eggs. I got some noodles already in a bowl. I got a bigger bowl over there with some more noodles in the bottom of it. So I'm fixing to mix up stuff. And so your mom makes good lasagna, Justin? Don't tell me there's nobody but fishing people in here. George Cunningham, what's up? How you doing? I'm going to make you hungry in a minute. I'm going to make you hungry. While I'm cooking this stuff, we'll chat. But when I turn this camera or this computer around, I'm probably not going to be able to see your comments. So y'all can talk between you or whatever. But while I put the stuff in the oven, we will chat and I will answer questions or whatever. And I want to talk about something a little bit anyway about the channel. So anyway, let me turn this thing here around. All right. Don't know what you're going to be able to. Hey. All right. I got the meat here in my old mom's cast iron pot. I got the noodles cooked. And I got a bowl here. I'm going to be mixing some stuff up in. I'm going to try to put it where y'all can see it. But this is a computer, okay? This ain't no camera. So anyway. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to put some meat in here. Jody Kopinski in here. What's up? I can't see everybody's comments right now. I'm kind of glancing down at them, but let me put the meat in here first, and then we'll get some of the rest of the stuff in here. All right. Now, imagine I got to put 2 eggs in there. I don't make this stuff often, so here goes nothing. Eggs. 2 eggs. All right, let me put the egg stuff up. All right, with my Parmesan. No, watching you cook. All right, y'all know me and measurements. I don't do them. So watch this. I'm gonna put some in there. I don't do measurements, sorry. I don't do measurements on nothing. All right, I'm gonna mix that up a little bit. See if I need any more in there. If y'all don't like my recipe, sorry, I don't do recipes usually. All right, I put some butter in the meat earlier, and because I like butter. So who else in here? There's 7 people in here. Ain't 3 people talking. Who's the creepers? All right. And Troy, if you watching and you hungry, get your butt over here. And I'll put you to washing dishes. I'm gonna put a little bit more Parmesan in it. Just a little bit. All right. John Neely, what's up? Better with butter. You ain't lying, boy. We love some butter. And I might taste this stuff every once in a while just to see what it tastes like. All right, I got several different kind of cheeses. Oh, I gotta put ragu in there. Ragu. That's what kind I'm using in case this thing turns out good. I don't use Blue Bonnet. Well, yeah, I do. Blue Bonnet. That's what kind I use. In case y'all wondering what kind of ragu. If this turns out pretty good, make it yourself. Stand by a minute. A little dry on the top. We'll get that out of there. All right. Pour some ragu up in there. You're supposed to have some sweet sausage in it or something. Sweet Italian sausage. I need to get some of them chunks out of the bottom, don't I? All right, gonna mix this stuff up a little bit. 8 people in here. Appreciate you coming in. Now, it smells pretty good so far. Italian cheese. Let me put some of that up in there. I ain't gonna put a whole lot because I'm a mozzarella guy. I like mozzarella. But guess what? I ain't gonna use this mozzarella right here because I got mozzarella and provolone here. So I might get an overload of mozzarella in it if I do it the way I was gonna do it. We've had that sauce is good, yeah. I don't make my spaghetti with that sauce. I wouldn't dare. I got a redneck recipe for that too. Singing everything better with Blue Bonnet. I was singing the song the other day that McDonald's used to make you sing when you get a Big Mac. Does anybody remember that? Anybody old enough in here to remember what you had to sing to get a free Big Mac years ago? Anyone? I'm gonna put some regular orange cheese in it now. You don't remember the Big Mac song that you had to sing? Joe Buck. Tell him what it is, boy. Tell him what it is, Joe Buck. Joe Buck's my age. He knows. So, kind of flip some out on the table, so I gotta eat that. Oh, that's pretty good. No, years ago, I ain't gonna make you sing it. Yeah, I hear you, Johnny. I don't know. I like sausage, but I take spells about it. I think this is a little too dry. So I'm gonna wet it down a little bit. Yeah, years ago you used to go into McDonald's and if you could sing 2 all beef patty special sausage chicken on sesame bun, you get a free Big Mac. I can still say it. I used to get free Big Macs all the time. And I'm gonna slow it down for you. 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. They probably ain't got half that stuff in there no more. But all right, that looks pretty wet. What you think? I'm gonna have to put some more butter in it probably. All right. So I think I got all my cheeses in there. I don't think I missed nothing. I'm gonna have to wet it down a little bit more. It just looks too dry. It looks way too dry to me. All right, that looking better. All right. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. Got a pan. It's got it lined with the bottom with them little things. I'm gonna put some of this mess up in here. Spread it out. Y'all can talk to each other if you want to. I mean, I know most of y'all don't know each other, but most of these people, my fishing buddies, are fishing people. I hope I made enough meat. That was 2 pounds, I think. Don't look like a whole lot. Wow. I think I'm gonna be in a meat deficit here. How many layers of this crap do you put in there when you do it? I don't know. All right, got me some more noodleage here. I had to cut a couple of them. Uh-oh, I just dropped one on the floor. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Believe it or not, the cat loves spaghetti pasta. He don't miss a chance to try to get some. There he comes, too. There he comes. All right. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to stretch this. It ain't looking good, though. I'm telling you. I'm going to be at a deficit on the meat. I thought that was enough. That big old pan I put it in probably didn't help. I tell you this, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to be a pretty lasagna. It's not going to be pretty at all. You can be ugly like me, I reckon. Yeah, I'm seriously low on meat here. It's going to be a lot of noodles in here. Now, I guess you put a layer of noodles across the top, right? Does anybody know? I don't make lasagna. Yeah, it's always a comedy, too. Johnny. You hear my bird meow? He's making fun of the cat. All right. I'm going to spread some out here. I'm trying to make it work. It ain't looking good, though. All right. Stand by. Yeah, this is probably going to be red next. Like I told you, it's ugly. But maybe it'll work. I've never really made this stuff before. I've seen people make it. Sometimes it was decent, sometimes it wasn't. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of the red sauce, so I guess I made it look pretty good. Should I put cheese on top? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, layer pasta on top. All right, should I put cheese on top? Layer of noodles, meat, layer of cheese. Well, I got plenty of cheese in there. Yes, cheese on top. Okay. So I'm gonna start out by sprinkling this stuff on there. Beep, beep, beep. Hope I don't get it in my computer keyboard here. I'm gonna sprinkle the Parmesan on it. Irvin the paid Paris. Where you at, Irvin? Irvin the truck driver for one. For y'all that don't know him, he drives for Swift. And I call him bird crap because he's everywhere. He's always somewhere different. He always comes through Charlotte and he'll hit me up sometimes and say, hey, let's go fishing. Irvin's a good guy. He was in the Patriot catfishing tournament with me. He didn't win. I'm kidding, Irvin. I'm just messing with you. You might win this year. You in Richmond, Virginia? I hope you ain't driving and talking. All right, I'm going to sprinkle some Italian cheese on it now. Hey, that ain't looking bad now. All right. Italian cheese. Sorry, people. I got to put some orange cheese on the top. Some cheddar. I love cheddar cheese. My favorite's mozzarella, but I can eat this stuff just like this right now. All right. Gonna put a little bit on top, not much. I got a little bit in there. It's raining like cats and dogs outside. All right. Put a little salt and pepper on top. And I know y'all gonna freak out what I'm fixing to do, probably. Well, some of you won't. Butter. Butter. Gotta have some butter globs on top. There we go, right there. There we go, right there. Nothing. There we go. Oh, I'd be lucky if I make it to the chair tonight. Stuff might stop my arm. How many people in here now? 8? Make someone a great wife. She can't find one sane enough to make a wife. They're all crazy. Hey, sorry. If there's anybody in here, sorry. All right. I think this thing's ready to go in the oven. What y'all think? Well, I guess I wasted that whole thing of that other one. I thought I was going to have too much, and I made this up right here. I guess that's not going to work. Should have. Nah. I don't want it to be noodles. Look, too much. Look at her. Look at them clobs with butter on top. 7 clobs. You count them? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You did count them. All right, we're going in the oven. I don't even know how long to cook this stuff. I'm going to guess about 30 to 40 minutes. What y'all think? All right, let me put the rest of this cheese up. I'll turn the thing around with it. I'm going to put it on 30. See what happens. Stand by. I've got a freaking sink full of dishes now. Let's see here. Now the wait begins. 30 to 40 minutes. Sound good, John? And y'all did me wrong not inviting me to that during Low Country Bowl the other night. I love them things. Was it a Low Country Bowl? I'm guessing that's what it was, right? I'll be watching y'all. I'll be stalking y'all. You think it's going to be good, Jody? Well, get over here and sample some. It's already cooked. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to see much of the cheese. I didn't put a whole lot of cheese on top. Vincent Garson. I can't have C, so I think that's right in it. Vincent Garson. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. You think Jody has the better advice? Until the cheese gets melted. There ain't a whole lot of cheese on top. There's a little bit. I put a lot of cheese in the meat. That's where I thought it was supposed to go. I love Carrabba's. And when I go to Carrabba's, I always threaten to get the lasagna. It looks great, but it's just too dang red. I don't like that red stuff. I can't eat spaghetti out somewhere. I make mine with Campbell's tomato soup, and that's good. I put spices in it, of course, but Campbell's tomato soup, I don't fool with that red stuff often. So for me to have that red stuff, it's saying something. Anyway, I got hot. While I'm sitting here talking, if there's anybody in here that subscribed to the channel in the last few days, we made it over 100. So that's a feat, because just very few months ago, I only had like 5. Had nothing. So thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. It's doing well, I think. I think some people enjoy it anyway. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me, if nothing else, just to go out and eat with Troy sometimes. I screw with that boy. That's my new eating partner. Me and him have been going out a bunch. And we went out last night, and he got so tickled at Chili's that I couldn't even, I mean, I went through several takes trying to get the outro going. So he got tickled. We split a chocolate molten lava cake, and we was telling the waitress, we said, we ain't like that, man. We got to have that thing split. I said, I ain't eating after him. And there was a lot more stuff said than that, but I'm going to stay friendly on the channel. Some of y'all know what I mean. So thanks for the congrats. Any tips on lasagna? Bottom, top, middle, rack. Like I say, I don't make it. This is going to be the first time for me, really. I got it on the middle rack right now, but I can change it. PD Fishing. Yo, what's up? What's the fishing like down there? Have you been fishing? I'm not going to make a fishing channel out of this, I promise. Thank you for coming in, PD. PD, I was going to have a ball with you a while back, but you didn't show up when we had that little tournament up there on Wiley. I was going to pick you up and tote you around like a little youngin' on my hip, but you didn't show up. What am I drinking? Does anybody know what's in this cup? Anyone? Anyone? Does anybody know what I drink? Middle rack is good. I don't drink nothing but tea. Sweet tea. That's it. Sweet tea. You'll never catch me drinking nothing else. The only thing water is good for is to put tea bags and sugar in it. That's it. Sweet tea. Johnny knows. Johnny knows I've been carrying tea for decades. I don't go out of the house without tea. So, and it's always sweet. There ain't no unsweetened tea in this house unless it's sitting in this box over here. This is the only unsweetened tea I got in my house, and that's the only tea I drink. So does anybody want to know how to make tea? The best tea in the world? Never leave with it. Never. I only use 1 cup of sugar in my tea. It's sweet, but it's not like diet tea. My tea is not like Bojangles or McDonald's. Yeah, I carry a picture of like Uncle Si. This is the kind of cup I use. When something says use a cup, that's a cup to me. You can see it's got sugar barnacles on the side. It's been in there so long. That's my cup. I don't use a measuring cup. But in my world, that's from like the 70s. That was cups my mama had. And that's what I use. Yeah, their tea is overcooked. You ain't lying. I put 2 tea bags, 2 family-sized tea bags in a pot. And it's an old pot, too. It's my mama's old pot. You see how tea stained it is? And it won't come out either. That's a tea pot. I don't know what year that's from. It's aluminum. My daddy replaced the handle on it like 10 times. That might have been from some kind of yard, something or other. Could have been off a shovel or something. I don't know. What's up, Riddling and Chilling? Still mad at you, boy. I can't hardly talk to you right now. I'm kidding. But 2 tea bags in that pot. Bring it to a boil. And as soon as mine starts boiling, I turn the eye off and let it sit there and settle down. And when the tea settles down, I let it sit for 5 minutes. Now, sometimes I sit in there and watch TV the other night. I was watching videos all night. And that tea sit there and got stone cold. So I had to heat it back up. It wasn't bad, but tea tends to be a little funky tasting if it steeps too long. Sometimes it didn't taste bad. But so you love the pot, Jody? That's an old pot. My mama had that pot for years, probably since the 70s, probably since me and you was in the 6th or 7th grade together. I know at least that long. Yeah, I know, Christian. I don't want to be poor either, but I am, so I'm going to go fishing. I'm just going to live with it and go fishing. Like what I did to my beard. Can y'all notice anything different? Y'all see anything funky? I almost did a Hollywood Hogan again, but I didn't. I just splotched it. But can you tell? Does it look calico? Fancy what? Just add hot water to melt the sugar. You can do that. I prefer boiling mine. I used to have Spot. Yeah. I was going to either do that thing right down through here like a Big Papa Pump. Or I was going to do the Hollywood Hogan. I don't know if it makes it better or not, but it won't come out, George. I mean, that stain will not come out of that pot. I've tried and tried and tried. Getting back to what I was telling you a minute ago, I don't have them in here right now. But I had 2 dispensers, 2.5 gallon dispensers I used to keep in the refrigerator. Yes, that's 5 gallons of tea. And I drink it in 2 days. 5 gallons in 2 days. When I was doing a lot more outside, I don't do that much anymore. I don't hardly leave the house until I go to work or go fishing. So, yeah, I can't get the stain out. It don't bother me. It's been in there for years. So that's just like some of these cast iron pots my mama used to use. It. I mean, those things look like they got a buildup in them, and they won't come off. It's just years and years and years. They clean, and I scrub them, and sometimes I scrub them with a scouring pad, but it ain't coming out. All right, I wonder if I should peek at the lasagna. Now, you know, there's a cool down time involved in this too. Yeah, I ain't putting no sand in my pot. I'm scared I mess it up. I imagine that would work. Kitty's right here somewhere. Forrest. He won't come when you call him. My kitty's name is Forrest Gump. Because when he was born, his leg was backwards. And he didn't look quite bright. I mean, you look in his eyes, he just looked like he wasn't all there. And Trade bait from Zoom. Hey, all right. So Kitty's leg was backwards when he was born. And my mama told me, she said, I hate to keep bringing my mama up, but it seems like everything I'm talking about involves her. There he comes. He heard me. She said, when you were little, your nose was pugged up like this right here. So she said, I just kind of mashed down on it. And you see how big my nose is now? Thanks, Mom. But anyway, his leg was backwards. Come here. They want to see you. And so I started tweaking on his leg every day. And I actually carried him around in my pocket for days. His mama wouldn't even have nothing to do with it. Say, hey, Forrest. Say, hey. Say, hey. That's my buddy here. So he said, hey, he'll talk to you. He's 15 years old. He's an old fart. But he's been a good one. I wouldn't take nothing, man. He's a good boy. Say, hey, Jody. Say, hey, Jody. Say, hey. Hey. He'll talk to you. He loves treats. He knows when I say you want to go OUTSIDE, he knows what that means. I got to spell it or he'll look at me and start whining. He knows what TREATs are. Scarlett wants to know if you're coming over. Yeah, I bet. You want me to bring some lasagna, don't you, boy? I'll share. I ain't driving over there. You're going to have to come get it. But I'm in for tonight, probably. Yeah, he knows words. You can say stuff to him, particular words, and he will aggravate the pee out of you. I get shrimp rings all the time. I love them. Those things at Walmart with the shrimp in it and the cocktail sauce, I love them. I'm going to tell you, I get them, and I try to be sneaky about it because he loves to eat shrimp. So I'll get them all out of the shrimp ring, and I'll tear the tails off of them, and I'll put them in a bowl that don't make any noise, and I'll get it out of the refrigerator, and I'll peel it. He'll be in another room now, laying down sleeping, and I'll try to peel that thing up real easy. You can hear it. 15 years old, his hearing ain't gone, I can tell you that. As soon as he hears it crack, he's ready to go. She heard your voice. Well, tell her to type me something. Hey, Scarlett. That's my little sweetie. Christian's little daughter. Every time I go to her house, or their house, rather, she'll say, do you remember me? Like I forgot her. She's a cute little thing. And just as outgoing as she can be. Tell her I'll be over there Sunday to kidnap you to go fishing. So the joke between me and Christian is, I got an invite to go fishing today. Imagine that. And the guy, he may be in here, I don't know. Somebody's hiding. Ain't but 3 or 4 of y'all talking. Somebody's hiding. But anyway, he said, let's go fishing. So tomorrow's supposed to be kind of not really a good day to go fishing. So I said, Sunday's supposed to be better. He's like, well, Christian might be able to go Sunday. Well, he kind of led us to believe he might be able to go. Tell her I love her back. And then he said, no, I can't go. But that's a hard-working man there. In his defense, he is a hard-working man. Loves to fish, but let me tell you right now, when it comes to his family or making that jack, he's going to be at work. So, ain't going to happen. So, I can't say nothing about that. I'm just mad because, yeah, maybe. You know what happened to mites and stuff. I'd love for you to go. That is us 3 on a boat together is like the 3 Stooges. I wish we could go live out there when we're doing it. And we might. We might go Facebook Live. But don't put yourself in a bind. If you don't go, like Chris said, we will just send you pictures of big fish all day and make you mad. Sorry. It's going to happen if you don't go. All right, 14 minutes left on the lasagna. All right, I'm going to take you over here with with me. I can't show you the oven because it's like way down here and I got it plugged up. Ah, dang, that looks good. That cheese on it looks right. I don't know. It might turn out all right. It might not be bad, people. So if you catch a small fish, going to, I can't say here, but you know where he's talking about, right? I'll just tell you about that later. You watching? He ain't talking, but he's watching. I guess. Anyway, yeah, he's watching. He's in there sneaking. He said, "Bah ha ha." Wait about 10 more minutes because the eggs need to cook. Ain't gonna be like fried eggs in there or nothing, is it? I ain't real crazy about putting eggs up in the middle of some meat. Not unless it's a. Yeah, he's trying to be sneaky. He's in here watching. That's why I got 9 people on here and 3 people talking. Well, I appreciate y'all coming in here, and like I say, I really can't thank y'all enough for the you know what. Well, I was 101 a minute ago. Now I'm 100. So somebody must have got mad and left. But yeah, 100. It made 101 today, and then it bumped back down. But I'm tickled that. I don't care if it dropped down to 98. I made 100 this week, so that's a whole lot better growth than my fishing channel when I first started. Well, I got over 100 in one day. I actually got over 100 in 20 minutes, but a little bit different circumstance. But it kind of stopped there for a long time. Well, dang. Well, you know, it won't show yours, Irvin. So I don't know. I don't know where to believe it or not. I know the other day I was looking at my fishing channel and it said something weird. It said like 642. And I looked at something else and it said 650. Yes, that last one you done was like, I ain't kidding you. I watched it like 6 or 8 times. It was like, it blew my mind. It was so good. I was like, dang, where's he been with that crap? If you would have done that on that big fish video, that thing would be viral, I believe. It was that video was right. And it was just a minute and how long was it? Minute and 30 something seconds. I wish you could share that on here for people that don't watch fishing videos, because I bet you they'd like that. All right, what I miss? I saw that, Joe Buck. Where you at? Yeah, Joe Buck and Christian and a few others. Irvin. Oh, Lord. I'm not saying nobody else is, but they've been really, really active on both my channels. And I really, really, really appreciate that. PD, bunch of them. That's just the ones I see. So that's the ones I'm talking about. They've been really active and always comment, and it means a lot. It does. It means a lot. So I really appreciate it. Can y'all hear me okay? Katrina Clark. Where the yummy crab review? I'm working on it, Katrina. You are the waitress, I assume, that we dealt with, right? I'm working on it. I'm having issues with editing software right now. And this computer is supposed to be something to solve that, but I got to get the editing software put in. I could do it, but it's going to suck. If any of y'all seen my last two videos where the volume goes down, 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 and you can't hardly hear me toward the end of the video, it sucks, and I don't like it. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for letting me know how it sounds, especially my big mouth. But it will be up here soon, Katrina. I'm going to work on that, but it's good. It's going to take a lot of editing because there was a lot of clips in there. We had a lot of fun, so don't get upset when we talk junk. If I give you a 10, it's a 10. 10's a 10. I ain't paying for nothing, Christian. That Kind Master, is it free? I might try if it's free. I was kind of told that this stuff was supposed to work on here, which, you know, I don't know. It may or may not. I might just not have the right person working on it. I wanted to get somebody over here that could help me with it, and he keeps putting me off. So I am illiterate when it comes to computers. I was lucky to do this. So anyway, 7 more minutes. I ain't sticking that stuff straight in my mouth as soon as it comes out of that darn oven. I can tell you that right now. I can eat some hot stuff, but that stuff's hot. John, you a nut. I got a lot of good friends on here. I tell you, I am blessed beyond belief with good friends. I really try to play all your videos. I don't want you. Oh, there's a lot of people probably don't watch them. I'll tell you this. I'm not bragging when I say this, but this thing right here gets more views and, I mean, more watch time than my fishing videos. And mostly because all of them short, I know, and I've been told over and over and over, make shorter videos. I can't. I mean, there's no way. When I get good content, I'm going to put it out there and you can watch it. If you don't want to watch it, just cut it off or stop or scan through it or whatever you want to do. But when we go out, especially me and Chris and Christian, when we go out on the boat together, we liable to be out there a long time. I fished 22 hours in one day. I fished with Preston, left where Preston was, came to Fishing Creek and jumped on a boat with Christian and Chris, and we fished all night long. We fished 22 hours straight. I know you do, Christian. But this thing gets a whole lot better view time because most of the videos are short, except for the live chat. I did a live on my fishing channel the other day, so I wanted to do one on this one. And fixing to start another one. Well, it's already started. I just got to get the interviewee interviewed. So it ought to be good. It's going to be a little bit different caliber of thing, but a little deep, real deep. All right, we got 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Let's see what it looks like. The cheese is browning. I need to turn it around because it's browning more on one side than it is the other. Somebody made a good call on that. That's going to be about the right amount of time. Food. We're going to see what it's like. It looks good. I'm telling you. I ain't quite pleased with the amount of meat. I thought it was going to be enough meat between the meat and cheese, but I guess my pan was just a little too big. I probably should have made it a little thicker, maybe, because I've seen some of it like that thick. This is going to be like this thick. There used to be a man that lived right back behind me Russell, what's up, buddy? And he made the best lasagna I ever eaten in my life. He would never tell us what he put in it. Never. He wouldn't even come close. He wouldn't even tell you he put meat in it. He just would not divulge anything. He guarded that secret very closely. I'm ready for Tennessee, brother. Yes, I am. I'm ready for anywhere. I'm ready for Florida. I'm going to Florida. If there's anybody in here that lives in Florida, I need to rent a room. I'm going to Florida ditch fishing here soon. Very soon. Yes, I got your clip, John. I didn't watch it because, obviously. But yes, I got your clip. I'll watch it when I get off here. I think I've seen it before. Appreciate you coming in, Russell. That's another one of my good friends. Me and him been friends for a long time. I don't think we've been quite friends as let me back up. I don't think we've been friends quite as long as me and Johnny Miller. Me and Johnny Miller has been friends since I was in first grade. We have known each other since I was in the first grade. We have hung together since I was probably 13. And I wish I could get him over here to do a video with me. Chicken instead of ground beef? Negative. I don't do chicken. There's very few times. I might do a video one day on my chicken tenders. I make some good chicken tenders out of just chicken breast. I just cut them up. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing because I don't want to blow it, but I put them in a wet mixture and I roll them in a dry mixture and I cook them, and they're really good. They're about this big around. They're odd sizes and shapes, but that rice and gravy, that's about the only chicken I like. I'm not a real big chicken fan. If you see me eating chicken, I'm just in a chicken mood. Otherwise, it's usually hamburger meat. I don't eat deer meat unless it's a backstrap. I don't eat hardly anything other than beef. I love beef. I eat pork. I love pork. I'm trying to get a friend of mine to do a restaurant review with me at Chima. And if I do it there, y'all ain't going to believe this. I don't know if any of y'all's ever been to Chima. I'm going to have to save for it for months probably to go there because it's like $60 or $75 a person. But it is like an unreal experience. I mean, unreal. They come out there. They come out there with skewers longer than my arm with meat on it. And if you want the whole piece of meat, they'll dump it right there on your plate. And they got this little thing that's about as big as a coaster, and it's red on one side and black on the other. I might be wrong about the colors, but anyway, you flip it over to one side and they just don't never stop coming over there, and they'll be like, what you need? They got leg of lamb, they got anything you want. Okay, I understand that then. But anyway, really? I mean, I'm right here, people. Guess what? The thing is going on. But yeah, Chima is Maurice Kason. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Timer's going off. So let me slide y'all around here. Anyway, I know y'all didn't want to hear about my Chima story, but when you see it, you'll change your mind. I tell you what, that is like a religious experience in that place. See my sign? Don't feed the Sasquatch. Yeah, I know. I'm eat up. I don't really believe in Sasquatch. Oh yeah, brown. That brown enough? Hope it don't slide off. that brown enough? Anyone? Oh, we're kidding about the pets. I saw it. I think that's, I don't know. I'm gonna stick it in there 5 more minutes. It's not quite as brown on one side as it is on the other. 5 more minutes. Let's give it 5. I hate to prolong the moment, but I'm not going to even time it. I'm just going to guess on 5. So it looks good? Yes, I'm Sasquatch. It's not that I really believe in Sasquatch. I would like to believe in Sasquatch, but they just started calling me that years ago, but because I had a Fu Manchu, and when I did this, I look like Sasquatch. And I actually look like Harry. My stomach is making noises. I'm hungry. Let me get my plate out so I can go ahead and get this molten stuff out on a plate. So how do you cut this stuff? I know you probably got to cut it, right? I mean, is it going to be hard? I don't know. I watched a documentary last night called Bigfoot Girl. I love posting stuff about it. I love anything about Bigfoot. I'll tell you what I really want. Spatula, duh. I want one of them big things about this tall. It's like a 4x8 sheet of plywood that they cut them out. I've been wanting one for a long time. Every time I go somewhere, I'm not in a vehicle, I can haul it in. So. And I had one of those little statues, but somebody broke it and said they was going to replace it. But guess what? They never replaced it. So I still ain't got no Sasquatch in the yard. I'm just trying to get everything ready, people. I'm still here. I usually wash dishes while I'm cooking, but use the spoon and eat it out of the pan. Well, Troy is subject to pop up and say he's hungry, but I haven't heard from him yet, so I don't know. He's just not getting off work. So if Troy's watching, Troy has food here. That's my buddy. Me and him have known each other for a long time too. So tick-tock, tick-tock. There's about 5 minutes left yet. I think it has. Oh yeah. It's right now. Oh, that was hot. It's right now. It's gonna start bowing up. Probably gonna lose some people now. Junior Warskull's fishing in the rain live. All right. Let's see. Shall I cut it? Tell him to bring the Barrett over. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. You hear my bird making the knocking noise I'm making? He is a copycat. Now I didn't put ricotta cheese in it because I don't eat that crap. I don't know if it's gonna cut it or not. Spatula. It might. we'll see. You get the cut. Here we go. Moment of truth. It looks like lasagna. Not as thick as I would have liked it. It's hot. Should have put cheese on top of it, or you think it's good enough? Let it cool a while before cooking. All right, going back around here. Definitely let it cool a little while before eating it. And that stuff looks hot. Yeah, I don't even know what it sounds like. I ain't gonna even say it. Ricotta to me just sounds like goat. I don't eat goat. It's awful hot. I'm gonna cut it up a little bit and let it cool down. It looks weird though. It's got this little strange tone to it. What do y'all think? You looking again? I know this probably ain't your idea of the way to spend a Friday night, but it is mine. Hey, it needs butter. Nah, I put too much butter in it. All right, Christian. See you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, yeah, I thought y'all didn't sing it. Oh, y'all want to see it in a pan? All right. This is what it looked like in the pan. Kind of burn up looking to me. I'm surprised them darn top things ain't like Fritos. Why you don't eat goat? I don't know. My aunt fed me goat when I was a kid, and I never got over it. I used to go down there every year for the summer, stay down there 2 or 3 weeks, go fishing with my uncle. We'd kill a cow every year, and she'd feed me that Southern cooking. They live way out in the country. And she made hash one time, and I love hash. I mean, I love hash. And I eat it, and it just didn't taste right. It was weird tasting to me. And I got back home, and my mother told me about a week later. She said, your Aunt Joyce wanted to know how you like that goat hash. Yeah, if I eat it on my own, it's one thing, but if you trick me, I won't never eat around your house again. If you eat squirrel all the time or whatever, you eat it. I ain't eating it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dang, that's pretty good. It ain't too tomatoey. Got plenty of noodleage in it. That ain't bad. I can't say I'm displeased with that. I can get to my mouth. I know I got a big mouth. It ain't that big. That was hard. That ain't bad, people. I'm kind of satisfied with that. I believe I could eat that for 2 or 3 days. Y'all want some? Ricotta is key now. Well, if it ain't nothing but mozzarella, I put mozzarella in it, so we good, right? Loopholes. I think that's the one thing about George, you hungry now? I didn't get no black-eyed peas and greens this year. I didn't eat none. I could have probably, but I didn't. Because I ate it last year and I was poor all year, so I figured I'd try something different. So. It's good though, I'm telling you. Not bad. I wish it would have been thicker. That's my only gripe. I would have liked to layer it a little bit more. I mean, it's fine, but I just wish it was thicker. Yeah, the noodles aren't that hard. I mean, I hit one spot in there where one of them noodles had bowed up a little bit and cooked, and I felt it crunch, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. Jody, you want some? Come get some. You ain't far up the road. John, you ain't far up the road. I got plenty. I probably feed 3 or 4 people off this. No. I think it was the butter that made it good. I've always heard that lasagna is better once it sits. I know you said that, Jody, but like sits in the refrigerator overnight or something. I don't know about chef. I like to cook. But most of my cooking is just like I did today. I come in the kitchen, I start looking around, and I find this and find that, and I start cooking. And sometimes I end up with some wild stuff, like my homeless hamburger helper. I hadn't done that yet. It's pretty good. It's called homeless hamburger helper. It's like I cooked this one night, and I cooked this one night, and I cooked that one night. I mixed them all 3 together and put Heinz 57 on sauce on top, and it was off the chain. I mean, it was good. How come I got 8 people on 6 thumbs up? Somebody ain't thumbs up yet. All right. Well, I was kind of pleased with the turnout. Not 10. I seen 10 people in here. I don't know if we ever got over that. I don't know if it was 10 different people or what, but I was kind of pleased. If you want the recipe, play the video back and write it down. It's pretty darn good. But some of you like different kind of things. Some of you probably like a lot of red sauce. I had 12 one time. Anyway, it was pretty good. So I ain't gonna bore y'all no more. I know y'all probably at the limit of your watching now. You ain't gonna watch me eat, right? I might eat half that thing for tonight, so it's that good. I mean, I'm really pleased. So I'm gonna give it a 10. I wish I had somebody else to try it to see if it was a 10, but I'm gonna give it a 10. So I appreciate y'all watching, dropping in and watching, and we'll see some of y'all later. Some of y'all probably later. Appreciate it, George. So till next time, thanks for watching, people. Bye.